When you think of Colombia, what comes to mind? Maybe it's colorful buildings or delicious coffee, but there's so much more to the country than just that. Welcome to Geography with Drew Binsky. In this video, I'm going to tell you all about Colombia, from crazy facts to fun stories. Don't go anywhere, we're going to have a blast.
Geography with Drew Binsky.
Colombia is a South American country bordering Panama, Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru, Brazil, the Caribbean Sea, and the Pacific Ocean. More than 50 million people call this country their home. Three of its largest cities are Bogota, Medellin, and Cali. Colombia's history spans thousands of years. From ancient civilizations that were really popular before the Spanish colonizers arrived, to the intense years of violence and drug trafficking in the 20th century, Colombia has a unique cultural heritage that is shaped by its geography, natural resources, and social dynamics. Throughout its history, Colombia has faced many challenges, including civil wars and natural disasters, but it has also produced some of the world's greatest writers and musicians. Today, Colombia is an amazing country with so much to offer and so much tradition that you have to visit to learn all about it. Colombia has a variety of landscapes and ecosystems. The Andes Mountains run throughout the country, providing breathtaking views and opportunities for outdoor activities like hiking and skiing. The Amazon rainforest, which is one of the world's largest, is home to so many plants and animals, as well as a lot of indigenous communities. The Caribbean coastline offers stunning beaches and a unique coastal culture, while the grasslands are known for their cattle ranching and abundant wildlife. The food in Colombia is a delicious fusion of indigenous, Spanish, and African influences that will make your taste buds go crazy. From the traditional meal of rice and beans to the hearty and flavorful soups, Colombian food is both filling and flavorful. Seafood can be found everywhere, especially along the coastline, and the fish is always very fresh, caught the same day by fishermen. And let's not forget about the street food. Empanadas, arepas, and buñuelos are just a few examples of the tasty treats that you can find on every corner. Colombia is a very diverse country with over 80 different spoken languages. Of course, the main language of Spanish was introduced by the Spanish colonizers and has since become the primary language spoken by most of the people. However, many indigenous communities still maintain their heritage and pass them down from generation to generation. In addition, there's also the Afro-Colombian communities that speak a variety of African-influenced languages. The different languages here are a testament to Colombia's rich cultural heritage that is celebrated in festivals and traditional music. The flag is a powerful symbol of the country's national identity. Its three horizontal stripes, yellow, blue, and red, represent the abundant gold found in the land, the clear skies, and the courage of the people. This flag is a strong expression of Colombia's proud and resilient spirit. Now that you know the basics about Colombia, it's time to dive into some fun facts. We Americans love our cheese, but Colombians added to something you've never expected: hot chocolate.
Ew.
Yes, they drop mozzarella cheese into their cups for a salty kick. One of the best parts about travel is discovering something that you can't find anywhere else. In Colombia, that is the liquid rainbow. It's a long river out of a fairy tale with red, orange, yellow, green, and blue waters. Although it might look magical, there's a totally natural explanation. A plant in the water is responsible for the change in color. How cool is that? It is all fun and games until the game explodes. Colombians love to play a sport called tejo, where they throw metal discs into a circle of explosives from a safe distance. Definitely don't try this at home. Alright, now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Story time! So, I spent a week in Colombia with Diana, my wife. I went to Bogota, the capital. Then I went to this little beach town called Cartagena on the northern coast of Colombia. My favorite part of my trip to Cartagena was actually taking a boat ride to the Rosario Islands. What are the Rosario Islands? Basically, just off the coast, a few hours away, are these beautiful tropical Caribbean islands. And it's funny because when you hear about Caribbean, you think about the Bahamas or Dominican Republic or Haiti, but that's farther deep into the Caribbean. This is on the southern part of the Caribbean, which is Colombia. So the culture is totally similar to the other parts of the Caribbean. It just happens to be in Colombia. So we took a boat ride out on the Rosario Islands, and it was so beautiful. We saw a sunset. We had a chef on board. He was roasting some chicken and beef and all this amazing food. and we got to go on the islands. We got to go into these little villages and meet the people and learn about their humble way of life. And it's just a different side of Colombia than many people might expect. Some people might think Colombia is like tropical jungle, mountains, all that stuff, which it does exist in Colombia. But there's also this beautiful tropical nature, which is definitely something to see, and it's something I did not expect. Thank you for watching this episode of Geography with Drew Binsky, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.